Namaskar. I am Dr. Sapunti brings you the viewpoint. UAE President Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed visited India on 19 January 2026 and was widely celebrated as a historic moment. But was this visit really about friendship or was it about strategy, money and power? Today we will go beyond official statements and headlines to give you a critical analysis of the UAE's President's India visit. Who gained what are the hidden interests and what should India be careful about? Let's begin. This visit comes at a time when the global order is shifting. The US influence in the Middle East is declining. China is expanding aggressively, Europe is economically struggling, and India is emerging as a global South leader. For the UAE, relying only on oil is no longer an option. For India, West Asia is critical for energy, trade, and diaspora security. This visit is not symbolic, it is strategic timing. Traditionally, India-UAE relations were simple. UAE sells oil, India buys oil. But now the focus has shifted to strategic petroleum reserves, renewable energy, green hydrogen, long-term energy security. India is reducing dependency by diversifying suppliers. UAE is preparing for a post-oil future. This is not dependence, this is mutual insurance. UAE is one of India's biggest investors, especially after the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, trade agreement. The key areas are ports and logistics, infrastructure, digital economy, startups, and fintech. But here is a critical angle most people miss is UAE investments are profit-driven, not developmental. Focus is on high-return assets, not manufacturing jobs. Technology transfers is limited. India gets capital, UAE gets control, returns, and access. This is smart business, not charity. One of the biggest silent shifts, UAE has moved away from Pakistan as a strategic priority. India-Pakistan relations are not dehyphenated. UAE openly supports India's stance on terrorism. Extremism is a shared concern. But let's be clear, UAE's support is pragmatic, not emotional. If regional equations change, policies can change. There are no permanent friends, only permanent interests. India and UAE are key pillars of the India-Middle East European Economic Corridor. IMEC, on paper, it challenges China's Belt and Road Initiative. But in reality, Middle East conflicts create uncertainty. Israel-Palestine tensions complicate routes. China-backed corridors remain strong. IMEC is a powerful idea, but execution remains uncertain. Yes, in defense and security reality checks, there is talk of joint military exercises, defense cooperation, intelligence sharing. But the truth is, no major defense technology transfers. UAE still depends on US and Europe for arms. India is not yet a primary defense partner. Trust is growing, but depth is limited. Over 3.5 million Indians live and work in the UAE. UAE leadership openly appreciates Indian workers, better labor protections than before. But rights are administrative, not legal. Workers remain vulnerable during economic downturns. Good optics but structural gaps remains. UAE sees India as a massive and stable consumer market, a hedge against oil decline, the balance of China and the West, a long-term economic partner. India is not just a friend, India is UAE's economic future plan. India must be careful about over-reliance on Gulf capital, strategic asset ownership by foreign funds, balancing UAE ties without damaging Iran's relations, protecting strategic autonomy. Friendship should not come at the cost of leverage. The UAE President India visit is strategically important, economically beneficial, but not transformational yet. This is not an emotional alliance. It is a cold, calculated, interest-based partnerships. India gains influence and investments. UAE gains stability and the future beyond oil. The real challenge for India is to turn cooperation into long-term strategic advantage. If you found this analysis useful, like the video, share it and subscribe for more deep geopolitical analysis. And that's all for now. Thank you.